right. I don't know, man. At this point, to they count the losses, to they count whatever you get. At this point, I don't know what it means you get, but the truth now say this result has no main implication you get to me, but I don't know what you think. 1-0 loss to Wolves.
Now you don't come back now, Abi. Shebi
I win the first one.
Shebi you don't come back.
I give you the comeback now.
Shebi you don't come
Is
back.
that not your best moment this season? Tell me.
Okay.
Tell me.
Are you proud to say you were back that time?
I came and gave you something you've not gotten this season.
Where were you?
I was with you.
Where were you?
I was with you.
No problem. No problem.
Even if you get that moment, you know win trophy, you're all right.
Good thing I say, everything that happened now. This my Nepal Light United. Waiting I don't know now, waiting the PhD managers they do. Because you don't see I'm saying 1 minute with the shout up and the next minute with the sigh. You get? The only good thing I said the Thursday we feel that still there in my head. And most of us it's still there our head. Because this one now don't end. It was dead on arrival. We have something in front. After losing to Newcastle, I said I'm not angry. My anger that day was the Onana issue. Not because we lost 4-1. You get? Because football is not scripted. Not be so. The team now where no few win Ipswich. Now they win Fulham. We win Liverpool. This is football for you. In every game you watch, you have to pick things. You get? If you look at this game today, to me, now one of the best first half. Well, I don't watch for a very long time now, since this our up and down start. You get? Because you played against a team that has already played 4 unbeaten Premier League games before today. And they are playing against a team that has failed to win a game for God knows how long. That is one. 2, they are informed than us. Then, we decided to twist our team. Because now...
Was that not the right decision, though?
No, now. The right decision. Based on what we the chase, that was the right decision. But I'm saying, if you check the first half of the game, you know, go believe saying that the Amas and the Tyra and Fredrickson, then I didn't play that kind of football. We possessed the football and we did everything. Our greatest undoing was to do the final thing. Score, goal. You can't win a game if you don't score goal. And unfortunately for us, we don't have a striker. Yes, we don't have a striker. Because if you have a number 9, 72 million pass number 9, where some defenders get goal pass, it means you don't have a number 9. Now look at where we did. Why you are not even reason the tweaking of the team now say the last time we managed to play Joshua 6, we saw how it ended. Now the players don't do that level. Those guys played last season. From last season, they was not qualify Euro, go Euro, play Copa America. They came back into this season again, and they have been playing during international breaks. And these are reasonable players in your team. Because any player in your team that cannot get called up from the national team, I wonder how good he is. So those guys don't play so many games. And the more you keep playing them without rotating your team, you never can tell. Because since when they watch football for the likes of Bukayo Saka them to come they get injury. Now to tell you the kind of work where those guys don't do. So if your manager tweaking team, you shouldn't blame him the most. You should blame the people that we are opportune to play.
That's supposed to be looking to impress.
You get, because a radical Mourinho can keep this Hoyland on the bench and play first 9 or even start Chidobi. During the game, somebody was saying, why not play Obi? The worst that can happen is he will not score. And the man who's supposed to play ahead of him will still not score. So it's not a risk. You get? But in the game, we played good football. We controlled the game. The young boys we tried, those guys, see, those guys are technically gifted. Premier League is very physical. You get? The other day, somebody was saying something like, while we are doing well in Europe, unlike in Premier League, you get? I said to him, it's not far-fetched. The Premier League is more intense. It's more fast than the games in Europe. When we travel to Spain and play Spanish teams or other leagues, you discover that those guys are not. Those guys don't want to throw that ball from defender to number 9. They come out and play with you. The spaces to cover they are not much. And when we play those games with less tension, we play good football. But immediately we come to Premier League. Imagine playing against Ekura, who is ready to stretch you. And today we contend him. We contend him. If camera not flash him, you're not going to say in there that game. That was how good we were. Our biggest problem was not getting the goal. Because against a team like this today, the only way to push them more back was to score a goal. And the Harry Amas and Patrick Dogu did their best getting the ball in the box. Because when people talk about number 9, I say, you must play a number 9. At the latter stage of Arsenal game against Madrid, at Santiago Bernabeu, at the latter stage of the game, I saw a Madrid team trying to cross ball to a 5-foot player. You get, and I'm like, and somebody come out and tell me that this team, not need, the number 9 is not actually the problem. No, bro. Despite whosoever you have in your team, if you don't have that out and out natural striker, despite what your wingers and your number 10s are giving you, there comes a day, maybe technically down to your side or down to the opponent's side, you will need a number 9. Because if you have a number 9 and you have technically gifted wingers and attackers, you have two things. You have opportunity to tweak your game and change your playing tactics. So if you want to play from the wing and it's not working, you can decide to be floating the ball into the box.
So everybody will rather, you get my own this is why I talk and I say you're making it look like no team can succeed without a number 9.
No.
And the way they be, and the way they almost want to
No, not be what
and it can never be so.
It can be so. Why it can be so is because we have seen a Pep play first night football, win things.
That's all I'm saying.
But now where football they go is becoming difficult.
You need to have, everybody would rather have options. You don't get anybody where you go talk say now, you get the room to get option, then you choose not to.
Now, see, what you talking about, what just happened to us? Because the man, when they cry, say, milk cost, baby milk cost. I go to remind them, say, on that faithful night, you had an opportunity to use 500 to save yourself this problem.
Exactly.
Just 500, you save yourself this problem of buying this baby milk. Now, you don't spend that 500 that night. Now, you come back on the, if you know, you get it. Now, you come to cry now. So,
You don't reach 500.
I don't know the inflation. If you are buying in bulk, you won't know the price. I don't.
If you are buying in bulk,
I don't count. I don't count. I buy in bulk. Because prevention is better than cure. So if our owners are getting Amorim, you get, and they know that we don't actually have what he needed, and there was a January.
options.
You get. I don't say buy 10. Imagine say, at least we'll have a team that can, if not to win something, to compete. So you know you have this team. You know you are bringing in a manager who possibly is going to manage a team that may not be able to play the football he wants to play. The best you could have done for him is by January getting 1 or 2 players.
At least two.
Two. So we have 2 strikers in their early 20s who needed at least a 27, 28 years old striker, at least who they can learn under. Now, nobody's learning under anybody. Lenny Euro saying they learn from Meno. Now the team where they support. You get? So imagine when Lenny Euro, they learn from Kobe Mano that just turned 20 yesterday. And the people will come out and start blaming the manager. Start mentioning names. People that will for hire before Amorim. Bro, if you're coaching Chelsea, it's not like coaching Southampton. The pressure is different. A manager who is managing Bournemouth and maybe he's 7th, 9th or 10th in the league, there's a possibility if him coach Man U, he go there 12.
Of course.
Because the number of interviews when he go do in a week is enough to scatter his brain. So when people make such comparisons, I will remind them that the likes of Graham Potter we are doing before they came to Chelsea. You get? This Nuno Espirito Santos, Tottenham sacked him. Una Emery, Arsenal sacked him. He failed in PSG. He failed in Arsenal. So if you are in a team where if they qualify Europa, they clap. It's not like managing Arsenal that want to play Champions League every season. The pressure is different.
So was it the case today of the rotation was done, but then maybe the quality was not there to make the rotation like justified in terms of getting a result? Especially for that striker position.
Rotation can only work when you have squad depth. What we are doing, we are not supposed to do it. We are not in a position to rotate players. So if we are second, and we are 3 points behind table toppers. Now we are playing in Europa. We will say, because we want to win Europa, we will not compete for the league. We will compete for the league and still compete for the Europa, and they will crumble. Because on a very good day today, you're not going to tell me Arsenal no rotate now. They no rotate, they win 4. Why they can comfortably rotate and win is because they have at least 1 or 2 qualities who have already at least spent time with their manager. You get to pick 1 or 2, chemistry go on day. If I'm coming in, if the person I am playing behind him is getting 80 over 100, I can give 60. You get? But check my team today. If Lenny Euro no play na Harry Max. Lindelof, see, I watch again where Tile gets a better rating than Lindelof. And Lindelof supposed to be the man leading the boys. Every game, if Masarawi no play 90 minutes, or if he no give him best, sometimes he will give his best and he will still lose. Just like today. He was the best player on the pitch. But what did other people do? A simple tapping. Hoylund can't even track cross.
A lot of people will say, sorry for it, a lot of people will say maybe the ball too fast, but at the same time, he no predict enough to move on time.
But what will make you a striker? He know they get the ball. 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 The man you win know the fish score goal. Now we score 3 in 7 minutes. You get? You know the we know the score. We know the score against Lyon first leg. Joshua Zexi from the bench. He came and he converted Bruno Fernandes. So is it that the team have a meeting against you? Because see, at the initial time, you know, I was making that same excuses. But there has come a time now where I can look and say, this thing you are complaining. People are playing here now. People they play here. If a young Hadamas can be crossing ball to you, a 20-year-old Patrick Dogu, play from the left, get 7/10. Play from the right, get 7/10. Whip in crosses. And your own are today there. Every minute of the day, your hunchback, they increase. Your name now don't change from from Holland now to Holocaust. Every day your back they increase. You get? So it's not down to the tweaking of the team, and it's justifiable. Because there's nothing we can do. What are we playing for? Statistically, there is no way we can finish 10th. Now where we do now? So why playing everybody? Imagine if Casemiro not can hold him. Or Fernandes not the hold him, you know the hold him. It's just one day. Now 1 day. And you don't know when it go be. If it be the way you need them, because anything will make Fernandes go the way where Joshua Zexi don't go. Me, go just beg you, say, no more till next season. Because what will I be doing here? This is the first time after Liverpool last season also. Now today they see Man U play good football without Bruno Fernandes. You get, if you remember that Liverpool game, where men of them come in with McTominay, where we draw.
Anfield. 1-1
No, it was a barren draw. It was a barren
0-0, yeah, I think it was Anfield.
Since after that game, I can't remember another day Man U played without Fernandes and we were able to control the game. Eriksen have to run more. He run more today. We make they blame my coach now by substitution because there is no more justification there is no way to justify the fact that you left Eriksen on the pitch and they are removing Ogate. You get? Because if you pull out Eriksen and bring in Fernandes, what you're practically doing is Ogate sit back, then Fernandes do the job of Casemiro from that 2 midfield pivot. Yeah. But you left a man whom ordinarily we know shouldn't be playing more than 60 minutes of football. Yeah. You wanted him to do more. How can you complete 90 minutes in a team that has the likes of Messi Mount them? We had players on the bench only that we wanted to rest them. Maybe if the result been they go our way, they no go play. Now the result not they go our way. At least at 60. 65. Can they come out? What was Lindelof doing there? So we consider the golden, you put him at 77 minutes, we consider the golden, 79 minutes, you put him off. If you put him at 70 minutes and bring in Lenny Yoro, different ball game.
Let's talk about the goal. Could Onana have done better, or do you feel that free kick was too good and then no be Onana fault today?
Football don't reach where people do well and we don't give them their credit. A player play good free kick. Instead of to say thumbs up, you go and blame goalkeeper. Anytime a player play free kick and beat the wall and still on target, give him the kudos. It's a fine free kick. Out of 10, goalkeeper can meet 1 or 2 because already he don't set in wall. Ordinarily, when you set your wall, you focus the other side. You get believing that the wall now should cover that place. But technically, anyhow, the player now managed to beat the wall. You can only try your best. Because it's Onana, it's not enough reason for you to come out and say it was his fault. No. After all, before that free kick, that goal should maybe be the equalizing goal. You get? There is no way you can play against a team at home, then their first shot on target, if I'm not mistaken, turns go. Yeah. And you turn back and you blame Onana. No. I can't blame Onana in this one today. He did his best, he set his wall. The guy managed to break, to walk past the wall. And they got his goal. So it's not Onana's fault. Not Onana's fault at all.
United's best player today?
Mascherano.
Garnacho?
No. Mascherano. Garnacho played, you get? But check where in there. At least he was with familiar faces. Mascherano played with unfamiliar faces. Lindelof and the Harry Amas and the Tile. You get? So he worked more. Even in that place where they work more, I couldn't see Cunha. I don't see him. He was still busy trying to put 1 or 2 balls up front. You get? So when you manage that kind of back line, whom you have not been playing with before, and you manage to get that rating and you play well, no mistake from you. The free kick was not your fault. You get? Rather than at the Eriksen, what's about don't come out sense. Now he calls the free kick.
All right, fair enough.
We look up to what we are looking up to. Of course. The only cry I go cry here and God forbid. God forbid. You get? I have only one night to cry here.
I know the night. Don't say.
And it's not going to happen.
It need not be said.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.